Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Today is November 27, 2020, and this is my weekly trade review, where I review a morning NASDAQ trade. That's a QQQ trade, where I'm looking at that first 5-minute candle. If that first 5-minute candle is red, I look the trade down. If that first 5-minute candle is green, I look the trade up. We all know this is for educational purposes only, because we all know trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at trading. This is just to kind of help you see that me, as a 10-year veteran at this now, I still do trade reviews, and I just got finished finishing looking at my trades and looking at the big picture and seeing what's going on here. And now I'm ready to share with you what I'm willing to share with you. But I'm going to show you some little extra stuff here today and how I kind of look at things. And how I kind of, because Q trading has been kind of, I've been really patient with it because I hate trading at tops. Even though when I look at the big picture, we did have a nice pullback and a pullback up this month and I'm going long, but I've actually got to where, since I know where the market is at, I've been trading some other stuff. I've been trading the future market, doing okay with that. I also been trading some other stocks, a little bit more in the stocks right now, because a lot of them are beginning to try to play catch up after the big drop that they had back earlier in the year. Although the market is overall market and NQ looks to be up, but a lot of stocks have been lagging. So I'm trading some of those. None of this is trade recommendations. This is all, like I say, for educational purposes only. So please, please, please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other. Make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. You can see my style of trading, things that I like looking at, and things I like using when I trade. And I'm going to get a little bit more into that today, although I'm going to still keep it short and still just be reviewing my trades. But since this was a short week, I think I have a little bit more time for that. Just like I had a little bit more time to talk about this other little stuff right now. Again, let's jump right over to the charts, where you can see what's going on and see what I want to share, and make sure I don't share too much. Turn that off. And, oh, this thing is always so slow and lagging. Make sure that doesn't pop up either. And apply change. You should be looking at a monthly chart right now. And that's one of the things I do look at. I'm sharing that with you this time, one time only, probably. Not that often throughout the year. But one of the things that I want to show, and one of the things that I look at, is the monthly chart. And the thing was, on the previous month, we had pushed down here, then we had started pushing back up this whole month. Since we're at the end of the month, throughout the month, I've set levels. You can see these levels here, and you can see I had set a top. So everybody who knows me, I'm a bullish trader, and I'm always trading towards that top. So that's why I get where I swing trades. I got where it helps me stay in my trades a little bit longer, because I have a long range target. And that's another reason people ask me, why do you buy so far out if you're in and out of your trades? Sometimes I'm not in and out of my trades. Sometimes I hold my trades a little bit longer. When I have a target, I see the market is reversing and going back up for my bullish trades. So that's what I'm looking at on the big picture. We haven't broke those tops yet, and we'll zoom in on that a little bit. Although we're getting close. We're within a couple hundred points on the NASDAQ. So I didn't carry anything over this weekend. But and since it's in a holiday weekend, I coulda, woulda, coulda. I'm gonna say I coulda, woulda, shoulda, maybe come Monday, but I didn't. Other than some of my stocks that I've been holding for a long while anyway, and I felt okay about them. And they're still a long ways from. They're still quite a ways from their tops. So I don't mind holding them, but holding the Qs, I will not over this particular weekend. Okay, let's look at Monday. Let's zoom in and look at Monday. I see I didn't zoom in here, but the thing is, I want to show you on the big picture. On my big picture, as you can see, I was at a top. So again, me trading green going up into that. I say I'm trading with one of my cousins right now, and we set these lines up to help her see the market, see all this stuff where the market couldn't go any higher. So why do I want to trade it up when I know I might have to take a quick trade, be in and out, and then the better trade is actually to the downside. And then once it gets down to a level that I'm comfortable buying at, buy down there. That's what I'm trying to get her to see and all. Although I don't know if I really shared this with her, because again, Monday, I don't know if she was with me or not. I don't remember right now. But again, this was the better trade for this week, for my longer trade for the week, and all, and trading that all the way up there. And that's the NQ I see we're looking at. But that's like I said, I've been trading futures and not just QQQ. But let me switch over to QQQ and get in there a little bit tighter on that, where we can see what happened there. And I'll zoom in on this. So I do look at the future charts quite often when I'm trading, and then I switch back over to my QQQ chart and waiting for it to settle down. And as you can see about the same thing there. There was a short trade again up to that level, as you can see how it was identified and stuff, and then the trade was actually back down to the downside and all. And on the squeeze, again, the squeeze kind of worked. It worked on the first little part firing up, but I know I only had this only so much to go up, so my better trade was to the downside on that trade. Although green candle up did play out if you were quick and you was fast in order and you wanted to play this, you know, which I didn't at the time. My better trade, like again, I'm saying for the third or fourth time, was to the downside. And most people know I don't take that trade. I kind of watch and see, but my cousin, she's getting where she does. Since she doesn't have any biases yet, and I do not try to give her any biases. And I say, do you see what's happening there? Yep, take that trade. You know, and she's getting where she takes these trades to the downside, and she's going to learn to make money and make money in this market in both directions. If I can get her to see this consistently, and all. So next day. Tuesday. These lines are still on here. Let's zoom in on Tuesday. Tuesday, as you can see, again, red candle down. We was under these supply areas and all. It fired to the downside, so you play it to the downside. Again, it was just a quick trade. You know, we're looking at 92. It didn't even get to 92. That was about just a little bit above 92.50, and I mean 91.50, 291.50, and down to about 290.50. So over $1. So there was money to be made. And then we got our pattern. This is what I like trading. I see these patterns. I don't get in them until late. That's the way I am. And I see this thing going sideways. Kind of makes me feel good. And know I can trade up to this area and maybe up to that area. And then when you take out part of it and let it run for the rest of the day. That was a good trade back to the upside. Downside was the first initial 5-minute candle play. And then down. Then Wednesday. Let's take a look at Wednesday. As you can see, Wednesday, we stayed up above these areas and all. I hadn't identified any new areas and stuff on Wednesday. And, you know, it was one of those days. There's a green day up. It kind of like was inside. It was playing here around, so but it was still pretty nice and all. But a green candle up, it gave you a small, didn't really give you enough room to the upside. That's 95.80 and out from 95.90. And going here, you had to wait like I remember saying, sometimes it takes all day for you to make your money. So 95, that's 96. It did go all the way to 97 almost. So it was one of those all day to make your money. And if you bought, again, on a dip, on a pattern, to add to your position, if you were long, it kind of made things a little bit easier. Then Thursday, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And then Friday. Let me Friday, which was today, and I'm gonna go straight over to Friday to one more chart. And what I want to do is switch over. I'm looking at this hourly chart, and I want to switch back to my NQ. Is what I want to do right quick, because this is my NQ. Is almost me. The candle patterns are almost an indicator for me, and it's kind of like what I look at when I'm trading. And this is what I'm seeing a lot of times. I saw myself, you know, these past couple of weeks bouncing down to this area, bouncing down. This was Monday. Yep, that's Monday. Then we came back down here again and then say, okay, can we break this area? And we did end up breaking this area. You know, now I'm looking at, you know, can the market actually go up higher here? That's why I'm saying it carrying over the weekend. And all might have been okay because I do have a little bit more room to hit these tops, to reach these tops. And this is that top at 302 or something, the high. But I got this top right here that I'm going to run into before I even get there and get up into the zone. You know, we might just gap right up into that, you know, come Monday morning. That's what I'm kind of expecting. That's what I'm looking for, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I didn't hold on, to actually trade that. I'd rather wait and see what happens and just hold on to the stock that I have. The other positions that I'm carrying, and if the market goes up like that, those stocks that I'm holding on to will also probably go up into that area. So I'm okay with not holding the Qs at this time, and just hold on to the stock that I have. Again, this is all I really want to share. I hope you guys had a great week trading. Short week, low volume week. That's holiday trading, but should have still been good, and just look at this market, how it was for the longest. It was like stuck in this little range here, 1, 2, 3, like all last week, the week before that, half of that week after that big drop, it got back up in here and stayed in here. And now just the end of this week, holiday week, that is actually breaking above these highs here. And now it's going to be fighting this high here, going back to hit that top. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm looking for. Again, we at a top. There's other things that I, prefer to trade when I'm at a top. I have to wait. Now I'm going to have to set up some levels, up here and see what the market is going to do. Or I just get where I change up, start doing a different strategy. I might buy some stock, end up selling calls above it and don't mind being called away. But usually it's not the Qs. The Qs options just doesn't pay me enough for the amount of money that I have invested in it. So there's other stocks that I prefer to trade, that options that pay me a little bit more for the money that I have invested in them. So again, or trade the future market. The future market, I don't mind trading. Sometimes I trade the micros, and sometimes I trade what I call the big boys. I trade the bigger ones. It's all according to what I see, and it's really just all what I see within my indicators are telling me to do. My indicators telling me, say I got some room to run. Maybe I play the big boys. If I don't have that much room to run, I play the little ones. Again, this is Solomon from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and hope you had a great week trading, and looking forward to a great week next week trading. Talk to you later. Bye.